Archangel Michael says, "There's a deep stirring in the heavens because of the connection you and I share." This message was timed for this moment, because the weight of what's coming will change the course of your heart forever. The winds of longing have carried your name, and now the truth must reach you without any delay. Archangel Michael says, God Himself has been speaking your name in sacred spaces only known to the chosen few. You have been pulled into a circle of divine remembrance where your soul's tears are counted one by one. Every breath you have taken in sorrow has been captured by a heavenly hand that refuses to let you fall again. Archangel Michael says, tonight the message is clear. I miss you, I love you, and I care about you more deeply than you have ever understood. Even when you felt abandoned, a light was walking beside you, unseen but burning with furious compassion. The echoes of your silent prayers have gathered to form an unstoppable wave of mercy heading toward your life. The heavens are trembling because something important is arriving at your doorstep. You were never meant to be forgotten or discarded. Your existence is woven into destiny itself. Even when you thought nobody cared, the one who matters most was fighting every second for you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. From the day you were shaped in hidden places, divine eyes have never stopped gazing upon you. There was never a second where your tears fell unnoticed, or your laughter rang without drawing a smile from the heavens. The pain you carried with locked lips was still heard louder than thunder in the courtrooms of angels. The love that pulses toward you now is thicker than oceans and more stubborn than the mountains themselves. It is a love that refuses to accept distance, silence, or the illusion of abandonment. It is rising in great waves, seeking you out even when you have no more strength to reach for it yourself. Heaven's announcement is not just a whisper today. It is a roar that demands you know you are cherished beyond imagination. Even your flaws, even your mistakes, even the moments you regret the most are being wrapped in forgiveness too big for words. There is no condemnation following you, only relentless, pursuing affection. When you read these words, a shift happens around you. Barriers begin to break, old griefs start to crumble like brittle stone, and chains hidden deep inside begin to fall away. You are not broken beyond repair, you are the masterpiece that still beats in the hands of the Master. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Every time you thought you were forgotten, Heaven wrote your name even bigger across the stars. Every time you said goodbye to someone who didn't value you, the King Himself stood to welcome you closer. You are not alone, you are fiercely protected, passionately watched over, and intimately loved. The sorrow you endured is not being wasted, nor is it being ignored. Each silent ache became a seed buried in sacred ground, now bursting forth with unstoppable new life. Nothing about your story is ordinary. You have been chosen to carry a light too powerful for the ordinary world to snuff out. If you could see how much joy your name stirs in the heart of God, you would never doubt your worth again. If you could glimpse the dance that erupts in heaven when you take one brave step forward, your knees would buckle from awe. The ones who rejected you were blind to your real value, but heaven has always seen the hidden crown you carry. A restoration is coming that will make the enemy regret ever touching your life. Every wrong done to you is about to be flipped into a platform for glory. Every tear cried alone will be repaid with a harvest of laughter beyond what you can currently imagine. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There is no version of your life story where you are forgotten, forsaken, or cast aside. Even now, as you read these words, holy arms are wrapping around your spirit, pulling you closer to your true home. You have been missed with a love so powerful, so everlasting, that even eternity will never exhaust it. The love coming toward you does not flinch at your wounds. It does not grow weary of your questions, nor does it turn away at your brokenness. Instead, it presses closer, breathing life into the ruins you thought would always haunt you. A new dawn is arising for you. The heaviness that sat on your chest like a stone is being shattered by unseen hands. You will breathe again without the invisible weight pressing your soul into the ground. Today marks a turning point the enemy cannot reverse. Once heaven releases a decree, no hellish whisper can undo it. You are stepping into a season where even your enemies will have to admit they see the glow on your life. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You are beloved not because you perform, but because you exist. You are cherished not because you impress, but because you are His. Nothing you have done, and nothing you have failed to do, has ever reduced the affection set aside just for you. In the secret corners where you thought no one could reach you, love has found you again. The loneliness that wrapped itself around you like a shadow is being torn away. Something deeper, warmer, and infinitely safer is taking its place. Listen to the silence between your heartbeats, and you will hear it. A love song written for you before you were even born, still playing on the winds of destiny. It is louder than your regrets and stronger than your mistakes. The days ahead will not look like the days behind you. You are walking into a harvest season where sorrow bows and joy takes the lead. You are being rebuilt by invisible hands that will not leave you halfway through. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You are not just loved, you are longed for. You are not just cared for, you are protected with a jealousy that guards your every breath. You are not just missed, you are being urgently pursued by the one who refuses to let you slip away unnoticed. There are movements happening in your favor even now. Meetings you don't know about, hearts being softened toward you, doors being prepared to open at just the right second. Nothing you thought you lost will truly be lost when heaven steps into your situation. You were never created to carry shame like a badge. You were made to radiate beauty like a crown that cannot be snatched away. The scars you carry are not signs of defeat, they are marks of survival, honor, and an upcoming victory. The battle for your heart is not over, but the winning side is already decided. Heaven has declared you a treasure, and no earthly rejection can overturn that decree. You are not on trial anymore, you are being celebrated in courts higher than anything on earth. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your name is spoken in rooms where favor is being decided. Your image is reflected in the eyes of angels who are dispatched to guard your steps with renewed strength. Your destiny is being polished, not cancelled, no matter how many storms you have walked through. Your life is not random. Your story is not accidental. Every page has been written with more care than the greatest novels of history. There is still more ahead for you than what has been left behind. There is a garden ahead where you thought there would only be wasteland. There is a reunion coming with parts of your soul you thought were lost forever. You are loved wildly, deeply, eternally, and nothing you face will ever change that. You have survived too much to give up now. The heavens roar with approval as you take your next breath in hope instead of fear. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The light that's chasing you is not ordinary, it's been preserved for this exact hour. It carries warmth meant to melt away every icy moment of abandonment you've ever endured. You were not overlooked, you were being reserved for something sacred. They tried to define your worth by their silence, their betrayal, their absence. But what they didn't realize is that you were already named beloved in a language they could never speak. What was delayed was not denied, it was protected for the perfect moment. The ache that lingers in your chest is not being ignored by heaven. It is being answered with a movement so divine, it will erase years of inner torment in one single encounter. God is not late, He's aligning every detail behind the veil of what your eyes cannot yet see. You may not understand why it had to hurt like it did, but what's coming will make the pain make sense. Everything will connect. And when it does, your only response will be silent tears of relief and joy. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The voice of God is not in the storm you escaped. The voice is in the whisper now reaching your spirit, saying, I have always loved you. The gentleness coming your way isn't weakness, it's sacred power wrapped in mercy. You were chosen for more than survival. You were marked for a transformation that will be visible in your glow, your walk, and the peace that can't be explained. You will carry the evidence of divine love on your skin like sunlight. You didn't lose time, you were being preserved in silence. Every hidden moment is now becoming your hidden strength. Even your delay is about to serve your destiny in ways you never predicted. When you thought no one was watching, heaven was writing down your every silent sacrifice. The kindness you gave when it cost you everything is now returning multiplied. There is a blessing with your name on it that cannot be intercepted. Type Amen to get blessing 1333. Don't be surprised when people from your past try to return. The light that is about to shine on you will draw even those who once rejected you. But this time, you will recognize who was sent and who simply showed up. You're not here by accident, you're part of a divine interruption. You were born to disrupt patterns, shift atmospheres, and carry something ancient in your bones. That's why your life couldn't remain quiet any longer. This message is not meant to comfort your past. It is meant to call forth your future with power. What's been stored in spiritual vaults for you is now being released with urgency. Your heart has been a battlefield, but now it will become a garden again. Peace is being planted where anxiety once ruled. Joy is coming back like the sunrise after a decade-long night. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. You have been crying out for a sign, and this is that sign. Not a coincidence, not a random message, but a divine signal just for you. Heaven's eyes have been locked on your timeline, and this is your turning point. The pain that once threatened to end you will soon be the reason others find hope. Your testimony is being written while you're still healing, but it will be louder than any lie spoken over you. Even your silence was powerful, because heaven was listening. The same people who tried to label you will have no choice but to witness your rise. And they will not understand how the same heart they once ignored now carries royalty. You were crowned in secret, but you will walk publicly in glory. A person who left you with unanswered pain will soon be left speechless by how peace now wraps around you. They will watch from afar and wonder how you survived what was meant to bury you. But you will not return to explain. The evidence will speak louder than your words ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. There is movement in the spiritual realm around your name. Your soul has been drawing attention because of its quiet strength and unwavering hope. And now, divine justice is being ordered on your behalf. The people who thought you were weak are about to see your resilience shine like fire. You never gave up, not because it was easy, but because something eternal inside you refused to die. And now that same spirit is being recognized by heaven's highest order. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are exactly where you are supposed to be, right on the edge of something holy. God Himself is whispering this over your heart: I miss you, I love you, and I'm coming for you with unstoppable affection. There's no need to run anymore, only to receive. What's coming will feel like home, even if you've never known it before. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The atmosphere around you is about to change. Even the air you breathe will feel different, lighter, safer. That's how divine peace works. It enters without asking permission. There's a reunion coming that you didn't know your heart needed. It's not just with a person. It's with your truest self, the one that was buried under years of survival. That version of you is waking up again, stronger than ever. You were never forgotten, not even for a second. Every cry was recorded, every breath counted, every heartbreak noted. And now? Now the rebuilding begins. You will feel the shift in strange ways, unexpected calls, peaceful sleep, laughter without reason. These are signs of a soul coming home to itself. They are signs that you are being loved back to life. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The betrayal didn't break you, it refined you. The abandonment didn't define you, it freed you. And the silence of others didn't destroy you, it made room for a louder divine voice. You are no longer the same person who once begged for love in the wrong places. You have become a fortress built on truth, guided by mercy, and lit by unshakable light. Now you attract what is aligned, not what is familiar. Heaven is not done speaking. This message is just the first drop of a waterfall of revelations about to pour over your life. You will see visions, feel clarity, and walk with boldness like never before. God is not holding back, He's moving swiftly now. Because what's coming for you is urgent. And the time to receive it is now. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The time of silence is ending, and your voice will rise with authority. Not the shaky voice of one begging to be seen, but the steady voice of someone who knows they are chosen. You are not waiting for validation anymore, you are walking in confirmation. The old version of you, the one that questioned if love was real, is being gently laid to rest. A new version is emerging, one that no longer accepts crumbs, one that knows how sacred they are. You are no longer surviving, you are about to start thriving in ways that will confuse your past. Those who misunderstood you will be forced to admit they were wrong. And they'll do it without you needing to speak a word. Your elevation will be your loudest answer. God has seen every quiet compromise you made just to keep peace. And now, heaven is repaying you with a peace that doesn't require suffering to sustain it. This time, peace will feel like home, not a fight. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You will wake up one morning soon and feel it in your bones. Everything has shifted. The things that used to break you won't even move you. The people who once drained you won't even be able to reach you. This transformation isn't just emotional, it's spiritual. It's happening in your cells, in your atmosphere, in your aura. Your entire being is responding to the divine love surrounding you right now. There will be signs. Not vague symbols, but undeniable alignments that prove love, favor, and abundance are near. You won't have to chase anymore, what's yours will find you without resistance. The version of you that's emerging is one that will make your enemies wonder where your power came from. And they'll never understand it wasn't from revenge, it was from revival. What they tried to kill only caused your roots to grow deeper. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You didn't lose them, you released them. There's a difference, and heaven honors that choice. You made space for something far more aligned with your divine assignment. Someone is being sent to you not to rescue you, but to walk with you. To honor you without needing you to shrink or explain. To mirror back the love you've always deserved, but never fully received. Everything that once felt confusing is about to make divine sense. You'll see the reasons behind the delays, the closures, the sudden endings. Because what's coming now couldn't have survived in the atmosphere of your past. And when it arrives, it will come gently but powerfully. You won't need to beg, perform, or prove anything. It will simply fit, like it was made for you, because it was. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The ones who ghosted you are not in control of your narrative. You were not abandoned, you were hidden for protection. Now, the covering is being lifted, and your light can no longer be contained. You are not behind schedule, you are right on divine time. Even your detours were woven into the route that leads to your breakthrough. There is no such thing as too late when it's God who's writing the story. Your breakthrough will not be loud, it will be clear. It will bring stillness, not chaos. It will bring rest, not confusion. You are being returned to yourself, piece by piece, moment by moment. The version of UTH. You will love differently, speak differently, and walk like someone who knows who they are. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. People will start to notice something unexplainable around you. Not just your glow, but the way peace lingers in the room when you leave it. That's the evidence of God's presence resting on you. The love coming toward you now has no agenda. It doesn't want to take, it wants to pour. It doesn't want to fix, it wants to witness your healing as it naturally blooms. You don't need to keep reliving the past to prove you've learned. Your growth is visible. And now heaven is moving you forward without apology. When you felt like you were slipping away from everyone, you were being cradled. Not by people, but by the one who never let you go. You are not slipping, you are being shifted into alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The pain that lingered in the background of your laughter is being removed. You'll feel it leave your body, like smoke rising, no longer stuck in your chest. It's not just emotional healing, it's divine surgery. A letter is being written with your name on it, by someone who will bring clarity, not confusion. It's not from your past. It's from your future, a version of love that was always meant for you. The distractions are being removed. The ones who were never for you are being distanced. Because what's coming next requires purity, intention, and space. You are not missing anything. Everything is being brought to you in perfect divine rhythm. You are about to witness what it looks like when heaven makes a statement through your life. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The next time someone asks you what changed, you'll simply say, I remembered who I am. Not who they told you to be, not who pain shaped you into, but the soul that was born radiant. That radiance is returning. Your silence has been powerful, but soon your voice will return with authority. Not a whisper of fear, but a thunder of truth. You will speak and chains will break, not just for you, but for those who hear you. You are walking into favor that doesn't make sense to others. But it doesn't have to. It's been reserved for you, tailored for your healing, and sealed with divine fingerprints. The people who couldn't love you in your wounds will not be allowed to stand in your victory. This celebration is not for spectators. It's for the healed, the whole, the rising. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. This message wasn't just written for you, it was sent to your soul. To your inner child. To the part of you that still wonders if they're worthy of love that stays. Here's your answer, yes. Yes, you are. And it's coming. It's here. It never left. Heaven doesn't just love you, it longs for you. And right now, your spirit is being drawn into the center of that divine affection. You can rest now. The war is over. The love has won. Your new season begins today. Welcome back to yourself. Welcome back to love. Type Amen to get blessing 3333.